way, we retrieved that recording from Sonny's office. Our tech guys are authenticating it now. Claudia is clearly planning a murder. Think about that, Jason. If she were still alive, we could bring charges against her. You wouldn't be sitting here staring yet another murder investigation in the face. Don't you get tired of this? Yes, I'm tired of it. Well, I am too. That's why I thought maybe we could do things different this time. Claudia took Carly hostage at gunpoint. If someone killed her, there's a strong argument for justifiable homicide, but everything you're doing to cover it up, it just makes it look more like murder. You see how that works? All the denials are just digging you in deeper, man.
I don't want you talking to Lucky about me for any reason.
Yes, he keeps asking me if I know what's wrong with you. It's something
Okay, then if Lucky's concerned, then he should talk to me.
I can't just refuse to speak to my brother.
Well, you can be busy, or you can forget to take his calls. You don't have to show up here at his place of work.
Why are you here?
I am dropping off a picture Karen made for his daddy. See what this is? That is Jake, Cameron, Lucky, and me. Our happy family.
I respect you. You don't abuse your power, you don't use your badge to shove people around, and I genuinely believe that you were interested in finding the truth, but sometimes the truth causes more damage. Claudia is gone. There is no proof. So you can sit there and ask me questions all you want, and I'm going to refuse until my attorney shows up, and when it's gone on long enough, somebody's going to come in here and grab this file and put it in a box and forget that Claudia Zakara ever existed, and that's what she deserves.
I know you didn't kill Claudia, Jason. But you know who did. There's proof of that somewhere. And no matter how well you think you've buried it, it's gonna come out. It always does.
Jax only wanted to protect you and the baby. That's why he didn't say anything.
Jax got a DVD from Jerry before I found out I was pregnant. The day we renewed our wedding vows.
I know. I saw it. Not that day, but pretty soon after that.
You knew.
I walked into his office one day when he was watching it.
Why didn't you say anything to me?
Because, Carly, it wasn't my secret to tell.
That's a load of crap, Olivia. You're a mother. I mean, if you didn't give a damn about our friendship, you should have told me from one mother to another. My God, you should have thought how you would feel if it was your son spending time with a woman who got him shot.
I am so sorry.
You're sorry. How? Claudia sent Jerry after Michael in Mexico. Did you know that? Because Jax did. Jax put Michael's life at risk, and you were standing next to him the whole time, letting it happen because it wasn't your secret to tell?
Jax was so torn up about the whole thing. He was so afraid, honey, that he was going to lose you and lose the baby because Jerry was involved.
My son's life was at risk!
Your life was at risk, too, and so was your baby's.
Okay.
He just wanted you to deliver the baby safely, and then he was going to tell you.
So what about Michael? What about Michael the whole time he was at risk?
Claudia was married to Sonny. Jason was there the whole time, watching her every move. We thought, because of those two, that Michael would...
It wasn't on you to risk my kid's life. It wasn't on Jax. My friend Olivia, who turns out to be no friend at all. Jax, who I just love and trusted completely.
Don't
God.
say that, Carly. You love him. Don't say it past tense.
You know what? What if your son was in danger? What if your son was in danger because of a secret that could get him killed? And someone you love and trusted knew about it but didn't say anything. Could you forget that?
You love to hold yourself up as better than me. But for months, you knew that Claudia put Michael, a young boy, in that coma. You knew she was dangerous. You said nothing. You did nothing.
Look, Sonny, you married her. Don't blame me for bringing her into Michael's life.
None of that would have happened if I had known the truth.
You didn't want to know the truth. It was a smart business move.
I needed 100% proof, and you had it.
Sonny, I was trying to protect Carly.
No, you were trying to protect your psycho brother.
I wasn't protecting my brother. I was going to tell Carly everything.
But you didn't. You didn't say anything. Which means you chose your psycho brother over Michael.
It's not true.
You put my kids, Carly's kids, in danger. It's not my business, but I don't know how she could ever forgive you.
Oh, listen to you trying to shift the blame, huh? You're trying to avoid taking responsibility for your disaster of a life. And you're the one to blame for this. You're the one who backed Claudia into a corner at the party when you knew how dangerous she was. She would never have kidnapped Carly if it wasn't for your ridiculous speech.
Claudia would have never been in the picture if I had just known the truth.
Yeah. Well, she's out of the picture now, isn't she? Because Michael saved his mother. And instead of helping Michael get through this the right way,
you're dragging him into a cover-up that's going to destroy his life, Sonny.
I'm just trying to protect Michael.
Like trying to feed your own ego. That's what you're trying to do.
You're making Michael completely dependent on you, Sonny, by asking him to keep the secret. And again, it's all about you. It's always about you. And an innocent person who loves you is going to take the fall.
A song by Paul Beckman. Paul Beckman song created November 6, 2009 using the guitar chords A7, E minor 7. The song is going to be called It's All About You. It's all about you, all about you, all about you now. It's all about you, all about you, all about you now. Well, each person has a perspective. Each tries to shift the blame. One thinks the other is more blameful. Who's blameless? They all are part of the same picture show. A soap opera. One leads to the other. One confers the other. One is linked to the other. So who's blameless? Everybody shares the blame. A little blame. One thing going around again and again and again and again. Who is to blame? Who or should you blame? Well, if it were really a happening, it would be quite something. Luckily, it's only a fairy tale in today's soap opera. Blame, 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 blame. The game goes round. The blame game. Quite the game. Nobody wants to take a part. No one wants to be picked apart. Blame, 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 blame. Tears people apart. Who wants to play the blame game? Do you want to play the blame game? Many people would rather play the blame